Hey, I'm Mikko Koivu from the Minnesota Wild. Watch Please Weekly.
Hey Burnsville, I'm H. Cantrell.
And I'm Ann Rickes.
We have 3 great stories for you today about the Minnesota Swarm, Drumline, and the Taming of Nikki.
I think it's Taming of the Shrew.
I know what I said.
Coming off a season where they made it to the division finals, the Minnesota Swarm is hopeful for another successful season. Thomas visited the XL Energy Center to find out more.
The Minnesota Swarm have started their season off 2-4, with 4 of those games being determined by only 1 goal. Although their record doesn't show it, there have been some very shining moments.
I think the new guys on the team have come in and played pretty well. Shaner and Kyle have been outstanding for us up on the Odor, and if anything, we can take positives from that and keep building.
The road, no pun intended, doesn't get any easier for the Swarm as they play 3 of their next 4 games away here from the X. That means that last Saturday's game had even a huger impact on their season to come.
It's always better when you're at home, because this is a great place to be, and you control kind of what's going on around you. When you're on the road, you don't control that as much as you'd like to. But we're a young, resilient bunch of guys, and it's my job to kind of get them through the highs and lows. So right now they're all down pretty much, and I need to pick them back up, and so that's on me to do that as a coach. I'd rather do it at home, but we're going on the road. We've had success in Edmonton. They're a team that's struggling a little bit right now too. So we'll take 1 game at a time, but we've got them twice next weekend, so that's going to be key for us to focus there.
Good luck to the Swarm in their game tomorrow night at Edmonton and the rest of their season. Signing off for Blaze Weekly, I'm Thomas Lidholm.
Thanks, Thomas. The Swarm's next home game is on Sunday at 2 o'clock against the Edmonton Rush at the XL Energy Center.
With 6 state championships, the Burnsville Drumline is one of Burnsville's most successful programs. Cody has more information on this talented group of performers.
Wintu Drumline is a group of percussionists who create a 5-minute show, then perform that show in competitions against drumlines from other schools across the state. They practice twice a week for 3.5 hours, with occasional extra practices on Saturdays, led by their director, Mr. Connell.
My responsibilities as the director are to put the show together and put the staff together and to teach the kids the show, and sometimes I'm involved with writing the show, and sometimes other people on our staff write the show, and once we think of the theme, it's just a matter of teaching the kids all of the drill and the music and everything that goes into it.
Drumline is a lot of fun, but it takes hard work and dedication to prepare for a show.
I practice about half an hour to an hour outside of rehearsal. It's not always fun, but it's kind of something you have to do.
The hardest part is making sure that everything is like it needs to be, like between the music and the sets, and having all of our stuff organized in a way that we need it to be.
You can find a schedule of upcoming shows on the Drumline page of the BHS website. For Blaze Weekly, I'm Cody Jackett.
Thanks, Cody. The Burnsville Drumline team has 2 shows Saturday at Irondale and Henry Sibley.
The Theater Girls' newest play is Taming of the Shrew. It opened last Thursday. Ian went to get the story on this Shakespeare classic.
This is not your English teacher's Shakespeare.
It's a very funny play. A lot of laughs, a lot of energy. Audience will really be on the edge of their seat and what's happening and really involved in the play, so it's a lot of fun.
Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew has been interpreted in many different ways over the generations and has finally landed in the BHS Theater.
This is wild and bawdy. It has all of the things that please modern audiences. Well, all the things that please a modern Hollywood audience are the same things that please a Shakespearean audience. They like intrigue, they like mystery, they might like deception.
The show is a fast-paced romantic comedy that is bound to have the audience members laughing.
There is Katerina, who needs a husband, and Mikey, who plays Petruchio, comes into town and decides to wed her, but there are a few mishaps.
My favorite part of the play is actually the end scene, because Kate gets to do this really awesome monologue, and it kind of shows how she's changed, and it demonstrates how Petruchio's changed and how they kind of actually love each other, which is a big moment in the play since they hate each other up to that point. So,
While there are some inappropriate moments, its physical and zany humor makes it a fun show for all ages. Reporting for Blaze Weekly, I'm Ian Fee.
Thanks, Ian. If you haven't seen Taming the Shrew yet, don't fret. You can still see it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 7:30 p.m. in the Mraz Center.
We have reached the end of our show.
It was smitten. We'll leave you with some footage from a typical day in Mr. Stapp's room.
Signing off for Blaze Weekly, this is Vicious Rickus, and I am Hunter.
Peace.
Con los terroristas.
The Harlem Shake.